You keep telling yourself that you will begin when you feel more motivated, when the energy comes back, when the mood is right, when the timing makes sense, when your mind feels clear and your body feels ready. But if you are honest, you already know what that really means. Delay, because the life you want will not be built on the few days when you feel inspired. It will be built on the ordinary days, the tired days, the inconvenient days, the days when your emotions give you nothing, and you move anyway. That is where discipline begins, not when it is easy, when it would be easier not to. Motivation is not evil. It is just unstable. It rises with emotion and disappears with discomfort. It is strongest when the goal feels exciting and weakest when the process becomes repetitive. That is why so many people start hard and stop early. They built their system on a feeling that was never meant to stay. If your progress depends on always wanting to do the work, then your progress will always be fragile, because life does not care whether you feel inspired today. And results do not respond to how badly you meant to show up. They respond to what you repeated. Discipline starts at the moment your emotions disagree. When part of you says later, when comfort argues for delay, when your brain offers 100 reasonable excuses that all sound intelligent and all lead nowhere, that is the decision point. Not whether you understand the goal, whether you obey the version of you that wants comfort more than growth. The strongest people are not those who never feel resistance. They are the ones who stopped treating resistance like a command. They feel it, and then they continue. A disciplined life is not built by constant self-negotiation. It is built by standards. Standards remove drama. Standards reduce choice. Standards make action feel less like a debate and more like a normal part of who you are. You do not ask every morning if you feel like brushing your teeth. You do it because that is the standard. The same principle can govern your training, your focus, your work ethic, your sleep, your study, and your attention. The more you can turn effort into a standard, the less energy you waste arguing with yourself. People often think discipline is mostly mental toughness. Occasionally it is, but often it is design. If your environment makes the right action difficult and the wrong action effortless, willpower will lose more often than you think. So, make the habit easier to begin. Prepare the clothes, open the page, clear the desk, remove the distraction. Decide the time before the moment arrives. You do not need to make the whole journey easy. You only need to make starting harder to avoid. Every time you follow through, you do more than complete a task. You send yourself evidence. Evidence that you are reliable. Evidence that your word means something. Evidence that your future can trust you. This is the deeper reward of discipline, not just productivity. Identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries when convenient and start seeing yourself as someone who continues when it counts. That shift changes everything, because once your self-image changes, consistency stops feeling borrowed. It becomes natural. You do not need to be extraordinary today. You need to be dependable. Greatness is built on a foundation most people never stay around long enough to create. Repetition, order, follow through. So stop measuring yourself by how inspired you feel. Measure yourself by what you do when inspiration is absent. That is the truest reading of your future. Become consistent before you become impressive. Because once consistency is real, greatness has somewhere to stand.